Excuse me, sir. Sir, how old were you when you made your first million?
I've seen you before.
Yeah?
I just sold my company.
You sold your company?
I just
for how
did,
much?
$1.3 billion.
You sold your company for 1.3 billion?
I did. Very fortunate.
What type of company was it?
So I had a technology company that I sold to the federal government.
You think I could interview you real quick for
Sure.
a moment for the channel?
Yeah, sure.
Looking back, you exited for $1.3 billion.
Yeah.
What was the biggest thing that led to that billion-dollar exit?
I mean, look, at the end of the day, discipline is the tax you pay for success later. As they say, success isn't owned, it's leased, and the rent is due every day.
Wow, I heard that before.
Yeah.
What did it feel like when that money hit the account?
Obviously, it felt good. No, but it was really, I'm a first-generation immigrant. My family came here to the United States with nothing in their pocket.
So you didn't come from a rich family?
No. In fact, my parents had a small mom-and-pop motel. My parents didn't give me money, but they gave me a blueprint. Show up early, stay late, and never act like any job is beneath you. So that's what I thought about when that money hit.
As a billion-dollar entrepreneur, what's the best financial advice you ever received?
So don't chase income, chase ownership, because that's what will allow you to build long-term wealth.
Did you ever think about giving up at any point in time?
Oh, many times. There were times that probably had to make a decision between paying my employee or paying my rent. I maxed out all my credit cards. I borrowed money. We took every dollar that we made in the business and reinvested it. That cocktail didn't get created overnight.
Are you a buyer or a seller?
I'm definitely a buyer these days.
Why?
If you want to start a business today, let me just say this. Where in the world do you want to start a business? Are you going to go start it in China? No. Everyone wants to start a business. They start it here in the United States. Why do they do that? Because we have the best talent, we have the best access to capital, and we have the best attitude. We have winners here. That's what creates opportunity. I'm a buyer right now, man.
You got amazing advice, my friend.
Thank you, man.
so
I
much for your
appreciate
time.
you. Yeah, it's great meeting you.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, how old were you when you became a millionaire?
27 years old.
What happened at 27?
I put together a deal. I put two right people together. I was the B person. My commission on it was $48 million.
You made that yourself?
Yeah.
So it's safe to say that deal makers can really make the money in today's world.
Deal makers, they make a lot of money.
So you don't have to be the smartest guy, but if you can connect the right two people together.
The smartest guy is the guy who's closest to God. When you keep God first, you can get whatever you want in
Did
life.
you always believe in God?
Always believed in God, but as I got older, I had a near-death experience. 4 years ago, I had double pneumonia and COVID, and they gave me 24 hours to live, and here I am today, 5 years later.
So you think it was God that got you through that?
No, I don't think it was God. I know it was God.
You do.
Because I had 5 doctors telling my family I was going to die that night. No matter what you want in life, I own a huge technology company. It's worth $1.2 billion.
So you're a billionaire?
Well, on paper, yes.
Yeah, that's amazing, man.
On paper.
What's your name?
Jeffrey Phillips.
Jeffrey Phillips.
No Y, just Jeffrey without a Y. Don't ask why.
So what did it take to build out a billion-dollar company?
Gaming. Have you heard of blackjack?
Yeah.
Okay, have you ever played blackjack?
Yeah.
You know blackjack with the bonus round? You put up money there?
Yes.
I own all the patents to those.
Are you kidding
So
me?
when you play and lose, I get paid.
But that's a lesson in itself right there, because patents, if you own the patent, you can make a lot of money.
If you own the patents to anything, you can make a lot of money. You don't have to work.
How do you get the patent, though?
That's where God comes in. I was in Vegas. I had a TV show that I was on for 2 years, and somebody recognized me, and they said, oh my gosh, I was just at home watching your TV show. I meet with this person. She tells me her dad has these patents. Over 2 or 3 years, I meet with her father, who owned video poker. He says, listen, I've got these patents for this new version of blackjack. I end up buying it from him, and here we are today.
To build that gaming company, did people think you were crazy?
People still think I'm crazy.
They do. Are you crazy? A little bit, maybe?
Yeah, of course.
Did you ever go broke?
Of course. Are you kidding? I'm a black man from Buffalo. I was born broke.
But you made it all back.
I make it all back, and if I lose it again today, I'll make it back again.
How old are you now?
Just turned 58.
If me and you died tomorrow and you had one more guiding principle to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
Believe in God.
Excuse me, sir. How old were you when you became a millionaire?
I'm Charlie, by the way.
I'm
What's your
James.
name?
I'm
James.
James.
Pleasure. I like your work.
Thank you, sir.
I was 21.
21 years old.
21.
How did you make your millions?
I'm an actor.
You're an actor?
Yeah.
You became one of the highest paid actors in television history.
So you do know who I am.
I do.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Let me ask you this. What was the biggest driving factor of your success throughout your career?
Believe in myself when others didn't. Don't let other people cancel your dreams because they never realized their own.
The fastest way to kill a big dream is to introduce it to a small mind.
There you go.
You had a lot of public highs and a lot of public lows.
Sure.
What was the most interesting lesson that you learned through all of that?
It's never too late to get a fresh start. Hollywood may have, put me in an extended timeout or banished me, but they couldn't put my brain in a timeout. You know what I'm saying?
You didn't give up on yourself.
Didn't give up on myself.
The most important person who believed in yourself was you.
This is true.
I'm going to challenge you right now.
Okay.
Take me back to the most life-changing conversation you ever had. What's the greatest advice you ever received throughout your career?
Oh my God. From my dad, probably.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What did your dad teach you?
He says no matter what, you have to honor your word. Because the one thing that we don't do, or something I notice, we tend to break a lot of promises to ourselves. I always tell people, man, if you treated your friends the way you treat yourself, you wouldn't have any friends. And so I think that's something that people really have to think about. Stop letting themselves down and taking care of everyone else.
There's so much value in that.
It's okay to put yourself first.
You can't pour for a cup that's empty. be if you don't take care of yourself
You
and,
see?
and make your promise.
But you've got all this advice already. You're the one that should be telling your generation.
Nah, man, we want to hear from the legend,
how
man.
to freaking,
I
you know?
appreciate you, Charlie. This
Amazing.
was amazing, man.
Well,
I just
thank you.
appreciate you, man. And also,
Thank you.
can I get a copy of the book?
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
you
yeah,
got a book
yeah.
just came out. It's only right there. Can I get the sign though? I gotta get the sign.
What would you like it to say?
You know what I wanted to say? I want you to give me a piece of advice to take with me for the rest of my life.
DFSU, tattooed on my finger.
What does that mean?
Don't fuck shit up.
Who am I here with today?
Reid Hoffman.
And what was your business?
I'm the co-founder of LinkedIn.
You co-founded LinkedIn?
Yes.
And what was the most amount of money you made in a single year?
When I sold LinkedIn to Microsoft, and we sold it for $26 billion.
You sold LinkedIn for $26 billion?
Yes. They think it's one of the best acquisitions they've ever done.
Now, you started LinkedIn in 2003.
Yes.
Did you have a lot of people that doubted you when you first started that?
Oh, yeah. No, more than 2/3 of my smart friends thought I was going to be a complete failure with LinkedIn.
Why did you not listen to them?
Well, you do. Actually, you want to go to people and you want to say, what's wrong with my idea? Why will it fail? And then what do I know that they don't know? Because a VC looks at 600 to 800 deals a year and says yes to 0 to 2 of them. So why would they take a bet on you?
So if you had to start from zero,
Yeah.
and you had 1 year to make $1 billion and your life depended on it, what would you do?
I almost never play a 1-year game. I play a 10-year game.
But even if you've already had an exit for over $20 billion, you're still thinking that long term?
Yeah, absolutely.
Why is that?
Well, because that's actually how you create something that's epic, that changes industries.
You created the biggest social networking platform in the world. What's your best networking advice for anybody in business?
The biggest mistake is that they ask for something versus offer something. So it's like, hey, what can you do for me? That happens all the time.
Do you think a lot of networking is bullshit?
The networking is bullshit. That's kind of like, hi, I'm Reid, here's my business card. No. What's something that you could do that would help them?
You were part of the PayPal mafia.
Yes.
You were a huge role in PayPal getting acquired for $1.5 billion from eBay. What's your best negotiation advice?
So the way to think about it is companies are bought, not sold. So if you're selling, you have a problem. You want them to come in and buy you.
I hadn't heard that perspective before, that they're bought, not sold.
Yes.
So was the grind to become a billionaire worth it for you?
Yes, but not just the money, it's the changing the world through the product. When I met with the Airbnb co-founders, I told them in 2 minutes I was going to make them an offer to invest because they had gone, we've seen something that no one else has seen, which is eBay but for space, and here we go.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, got a question for you.
I don't remember though.
Yeah?
No, I'm good though.
Okay, real
Thank
quick.
you, homie.
Have you seen the channel?
What's the name of the channel?
The School of Hard Knocks. We grew it to 18 million followers. We've interviewed Shaq, Tom Cruise, Tom Brady.
Fuck it, I give you some play. I just don't got no damn cut and I hate that shit.
I got you,
But I'm a
man.
filmmaker.
I got you, my man.
Let's go.
How long have you been in the film business for?
25 years.
Did you start your own company?
Yes.
What was the most amount of money that you made in a single year?
35 million.
$35 billion.
In 1 year.
What kind of got you into filmmaking? It's a competitive business to be in.
I hope you're looking. I was rejected at audition. And I was like, who's the fat dude with the phone? They're like, that's the producer. I was like, I'm gonna produce my own stuff.
Talk to that young person out there. They're facing a lot of rejection in their career, their business. They're worried about what other people think about them. What would your message be to them?
In the words of my grandmother, when you're born, you look like your parents, but when you die, you look like your decisions. Every decision that you make is a domino effect on your life. I will also say never mistake attendance for alliance. Everybody that's with you is not for you. Eagles don't fly with pigeons. And normally, when you're just about ready to blow, it gets harder and harder.
That's why they always say that God gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers.
Absolutely. You can't give up because it's about the faith.
And do you believe in God?
Absolutely. But see, here's what they don't tell us, right? If we are created in the image of God, do you know how powerful you are?
Extremely powerful.
Okay, don't ask for a divine intervention. Intervene with divinity.
You know they don't teach this in school, right?
Oh, no, absolutely not. If you want to hide something from anybody, put it in a book. I said it in 2019. Celebrity is dead. There's no more celebrity. Content is king.
I tell people all the time, I built a multi-million-dollar business because of content creation. And most entrepreneurs, they know how important it is to build that brand, but they think they need this huge team. I use the greatest AI gift to content creators that's ever been created. It's called Opus Clip.
Yes.
You can have a long interview just like this,
Yes.
and it clips and edits your content for you.
I use it. I said this back in 2019. Movies are dead at this moment. It's going to be short form.
Can I tell you something? I've interviewed over 1,000 millionaires and over 30 billionaires. That was one of the best interviews I've ever done in my entire life. Oh my.
man.
Can I get your contact?
Yeah.
Who am I here with today?
Will Smith in the building.
Did you come from a lot of money?
No. I came from the opposite.
So do you think money buys happiness?
Hell no. There's an amount of money that once you pass it, it buys misery.
Now, you starred in the movie The Pursuit of Happiness.
Yep.
It's one of the most perspective-shaping movies
Yeah,
of all
for
time.
sure,
Did that
for
change
sure.
your perspective when you were filming it?
Yeah, one of the big things that I learned working on that movie is that suffering is a gift. The universe teaches through difficulty. God God teaches through suffering and hard times.
Another movie you started in is Hitch. And I think one of the greatest lessons of that, there's a quote that the world is overly cruel to shy men and it rewards the courageous. How did you personally find the self-belief and the confidence within to go out and be so successful in your industry?
I think one of the biggest things I learned about confidence was on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Confidence is one side of it, but it's built on not being scared to look stupid.
You stop worrying about what everybody else thinks.
Yeah, taking advice from somebody who hasn't done what you want to do is almost insanity. Like listening to people who haven't done the thing that you want to do, that makes you crazy.
It reminds me of the saying, never take advice from someone you wouldn't trade places with.
Right, yes, exactly. I was going through something and I called Quincy Jones. And Quincy was like, he said, man, how the fuck I'm going to give you advice? It was like, he said, I wouldn't have chose none of the shit you chose. He said, whatever you're doing, just keep doing that. You know, you'll actually get to a point where you ask for advice less and you just sort of watch and listen and let people tell you what they think from their behavior.
You got amazing advice, my friend.
Appreciate you, brother.
Thank you so much
Thank
for
you,
your time.
man.
I
Thank you.
appreciate you. Excuse me, sir. Sir, how old were you when you became a millionaire?
What's your name?
I'm James. I go all over the world interviewing the richest people to help the younger generation.
How do you know I'm rich?
Well, I mean, you look like money, man.
I look like money.
What line of business were you in?
Private equity and sports.
Sports?
Yeah.
But what are you doing in sports?
One of the owners of the 76ers.
So you own a basketball team.
Yeah.
And how long have you been in private equity?
About 20 years.
Over these 20 years, what was the most amount of money you made in a single year?
Let's just say that our company runs about $80 billion in private equity.
80 billion with a B.
With a B.
So you're a billionaire.
According to some.
Are you on the Forbes list?
And maybe.
What's your name?
David Edelman.
Could I interview you for 1 minute real quick?
You got balls, man. Let's do it.
Do you think everybody's built for entrepreneurship?
No. Here's what I believe. Entrepreneurs like to live in the chaos, and some people like to live in kind of structured environments. And that's okay. Not everyone is built to take the risk.
What got you into business?
Everyone needs a mentor. So I had a great mentor when I was a kid who was in the real estate business, and I gave him $2,000 that I had for my bar mitzvah to invest in real estate.
Talking about private equity, you're in the money business. Break that down to somebody that doesn't understand how private equity makes their money.
Simple. Two ways. Buy a business that's broken and fix it, create more value, you can sell it, or take a business that's on the upswing, but it needs capital, but it also needs know-how. And so that's kind of where we play.
Going into 2026, what's the best industry people should be looking to get into right now?
Honestly, people think I'm nuts. I think everyone's talking about AI and all these things. I think when you look about service-oriented businesses, plumbing, electrical, construction, AI is not going to fix somebody's toilet or wire their house.
So even though you own a sports team, which is a sexy business, you like the boring, unsexy businesses.
I do. Real estate's a boring business.
What did you learn about creating wealth in real estate?
It takes time. And it's the only business that you can be in where your customers are paying down your debt.
Do you have a networking tip for people that really helped you out?
Go to the office, get back to work.
Why?
This work from home shit is bullshit.
So you can't become a millionaire working from home.
Definitely not.
How old are you now?
53.
If me and you died tomorrow and you had one more message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
It goes back to one fundamental thing. Doesn't matter what business you're in. You get one reputation.
So it's true when people say that it takes 20 years to build a good reputation and only 5 minutes to kill it.
That is so true. Just be honest.
You got amazing advice, sir. And I appreciate you. I have to ask you, I connect with all the billionaires that I interview. Can I get your contact?
For sure.
Excuse me, sir. How old were you when you made your first million?
What is this for?
I started the biggest social media business channel in the entire world where I interview millionaires and billionaires on their advice to the younger generation. What did you do to become wealthy?
What did I do? I've owned 4 or 5 companies.
What was your main business?
Now I'm in private equity.
Now you're in private equity.
Right.
What's the most amount of money you made in a single year?
I don't know if I want to be on that.
I'll show you the channel after. I promise you it'll be worth it.
A few $100 million. I mean, it wasn't a big company.
A few $100 million.
So listen, I gotta go.
Last
So,
two.
sorry.
Among the most successful people that you've met throughout your career, what do they all have in common?
Whether you're a billionaire or a millionaire, most guys that get into that status are willing to take risks. That's the bottom
Were you a
line.
big risk taker?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
What was the biggest risk you took that maybe a lot of people were telling you
Well,
not?
my second deal, I leveraged my house, everything, to buy the company.
You put everything on the table.
I put it on.
Were there some
Yeah.
people telling you not to do it?
Oh, for sure.
Why did you not listen to them?
Look, I think at the end of the day, an entrepreneur might have a little screw loose in his head.
Were you a little crazy?
No, not crazy, but I think you have to really have a lot of confidence. The one thing I'll leave you with would be if you're going to get rich, there's a few ways to do it. Maybe you become a CEO of a company, which is pretty hard, but you got to own your own business.
Do you think somebody should start or buy a business in today's world?
Definitely buy.
You've closed some big deals. What's your best negotiation advice for somebody at that table?
Never make the first offer.
What if they're trying to press you to make the first offer?
Well, won't do it.
How old are you now?
70. Oh, gosh, I'm 76.
Incredible for 76.
Well, thank you.
Because you're in private equity.
Yes.
What's the best investment somebody can make in today's world? You're in the money business.
Right now, the trend is going to be manufacturing in the U.S.
Why?
Our private equity firm only buys U.S. manufacturing companies.
So you can get rich doing that in today's world.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah?
There's a lot of ways to make money. Everybody thinks manufacturing is down and dirty and you can't make a lot of money at it, but it's not true.
I love it. You got amazing advice. Thank you so much, sir. I really
Thank you.
appreciate you.